Hey guys, my name is Dave Yoon, and this right here is Michael. So like a lot of you freshmen out there, I had no idea what to expect coming into college, right? And honestly, if you guys still don't know, it's okay, you know? For me, I asked one of the people in my life that had that experience, and it was my uncle, and he went to the University of Maryland. Do we have any CPs? CPs? Woo! There we go, and this is what my uncle said. College is crazy, blurry days, blurry nights, but there's always that one thing you can blame it on, Dave. Just blame it on this. Blame it on the goose, got you feeling loose. Blame it on Patron, got you in the zone. Blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. And so I did, right? Don't laugh at me. I know you guys, a lot of you guys can relate to me, right? You know, as a lot of you guys know, I had the opportunity to go to Korea to quote unquote pursue my dreams. Or so I thought, right? And it was really my uncle that, that let me go to Korea. He really convinced my parents to let me go. And I remember my pride being at an all-time high, and then all good things have to come to an end, right? And I eventually got cut. And I remember thinking, damn, this isn't for me. I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own. One minute I held the keys. Next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stands upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand. And as good as you guys think my life was in Korea, it wasn't, alright? I was lonely half the time. No one really reached out to me, alright? And one of the people that I contacted always was my uncle, day in and day out. And he always told me, you can come back to, the States. People are always supporting you, but it's a great thing that you're pursuing your dreams. That little kid inside me didn't want to let go of my dream, even though I knew it was coming to an end. And so that brought me to Japan. And I was there when the huge earthquake happened. And I remember thinking, I'm gonna die. This is it, right? This is it. So I remember looking up to God, looking up to heaven, and really just thinking, I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world that I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday. I know my kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven my mistakes. I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world that I'm coming. And speaking of coming home, I eventually did. And it's not because my uncle, he always told me that you can come home, that I have support there. It's because that same little kid inside realized that it's time to go back. It's time to give up on this dream. Funny thing is, as much as my uncle and I contacted each other in Korea, the minute I got back, I brushed off every single call he gave me. You ever do that though? It's like a loved one you have. And I don't think I'm one to blame though. Like I fell back into that same lifestyle I had, but nothing was different, I thought that being away for so long would mean that there would be some change when I got back, but nothing was, everything was the same. And I remember I kept brushing my uncle off, I kept brushing him off until one day my aunt called me, and she said, Dave, your uncle passed away this morning, and I remember just being heartbroken. The person that saw me succeed, the person that saw me fail, he was gone. When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want not what you need. When you feel so tired but you can't sleep, stuck in reverse, and the tears come streaming down your face. When you lose something you can't replace, when you love someone but it goes to waste, could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. But you know what though? If my uncle were still alive today, I'm sure that there's one thing that he would want to tell me. He would want to tell me to continue pursuing my dreams because you know what? They're my dreams and not anyone else's, right? He would want you guys to know the same thing. And that it's so important to have that one person in your life you can always count on. It's so funny, right? If my uncle were still alive today, he would tell us this. Settle down, it'll all be clear. Don't pay no mind to the demons, they fill you with fear. The trouble, it might drag you down. If you get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone. I'm gonna make this place your home. Just know you're not alone. I'm gonna make this place your home. Thank you, everybody.